The Kris Tyson situation just got a whole lot worse. So I'm going to give a quick 1-minute recap for all of you that have not been in the loop or have not seen a video on the situation yet. Pretty much, Ava Kris Tyson got exposed for supporting an artist known as Shadman who draws, let's just say, combat power, and also drew combat power of Keemstar's daughter a long time ago, which it's strange to think that that wasn't enough to cancel Kris Tyson at the time. Anyways, Kris Tyson is also getting exposed for inappropriately messaging a youngin', a MrBeast winner known as LavaGS, and this was brought to light by a YouTuber and friend of mine, Brion, and if you haven't seen that video, it's going to be linked in the description. It goes into depth about this, but LavaGS has come out to say that nothing sexual or inappropriate was exchanged between the two, but it is questionable to know that Kris Tyson was friends with this minor when Kris was around 23 years old. Now, all this information getting put out there about Kris Tyson is making the internet go buck wild. Not to mention, when the dominoes start falling, they don't stop to pick themselves up. There's been more information released about Kris Tyson messaging a 14-year-old girl when they were at the time, again, not a minor, above the age of 18. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over a bunch of the responses on Twitter. We got MrBeast trending with Dr. Disrespect Pokimane, Sneeko, and Ava Kris Tyson, which, by the way, Ava Kris Tyson has been trending for the past day and a half. This is crazy information that's been released, and it goes to show your favorite YouTuber may or may not be a PDF file, so you gotta be careful on who you support out here. Now, the first tweet I want to cover in this video is actually Ava Kris Tyson, otherwise known as @KrisTyson_'s response to all this. This was dropped 2 hours ago. I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. That's it. That is all that they have commented on this situation and all that will probably be commented, and this may even be the last time we hear from Ava Kris Tyson. And now I'm just going to scroll over a few of the comments under this post, then again, make your own mind up about what you think about this response. Personally, I think Ava Kris Tyson pretty much just admitted to everything with such a bleak comment on the situation. Prison for you, pedo. You belong in jail. You are disgusting and should be in jail forever. Hey Kris, I heard you like 'em young. Now, here's a tweet exposing more of the nasty things Ava Kris Tyson has done. Kris Tyson for MrBeast is far worse than Dr. Disrespect, but the so-called influencers haven't said a word about it, which, by the way, this statement couldn't be more true. The silence is deafening. 1. Kris Tyson had inappropriate conversations with several, not just one, several minors. Number 2, used the N-word with hard R on stream. I remember that. People just said, who cares? It's Kris Tyson from MrBeast. Kris the meme god. Ha ha ha, so funny, N-word, ha ha ha. Like, ugh. Provided revenge corn for kids. What the hell? That sentence doesn't even sound right to say. It felt wrong coming out of my mouth. Will MrBeast let go of this weirdo or destroy everything he's built by supporting this weirdo? And we all know the answer to that now. Kris Tyson is officially out of MrBeast permanently. Here are the clips providing proof for these awful things Kris has done.
I know, dude, I would come inside of that egg and then watch her eat it. And then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her. He gets cancer in the mouth.
I gotta say, that is one of the not good places.
I hope he goes his entire life not smoking a single cigarette, and then when he gets 80, he just gets fucked with some dude with some cancer dick, and he shoves it.
How's it going, you guys? So, recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show, iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that you know, people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
What?
He said back in 2009.
Who?
It's going viral.
You do know I'm watching this for 10 hours straight on a live stream.
I see.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the N-word,
Well, you just said the N-word.
but I'm not relevant.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess you can say the N-word.
The worst part of this all is this is just the tip of the iceberg for Kris. Like I said earlier, you can't really stop the dominoes from falling once they've started, and the first accusation turned into another accusation, which is now turned into multiple minors coming out and providing proof that Kris Tyson was talking to them, which, ew. Now, a popular, I don't know what to call it, gimmick account on Twitter, Feared Buck, came out with this showing, Dr. Disrespect, yuck. Kris Tyson, I don't know all the details regarding the Ava situation, but I'd like to make it clear. Any inappropriate towards minors is unacceptable, regardless of who you are. It's a shame that people will see this as an opportunity to attack the trans community as a whole. One person's actions do not reflect on every single trans person, so please don't view it that way. Instead of just saying what Ava Kris Tyson did was absolutely fucking revolting, ew, I'm not going to support them anymore, they say, oh yeah, you know, I don't know all the details, but don't go attacking a community because of one person. What a way to deflect a very serious thing that's going on with this influencer. XQC, the famous streamer, was one of the first streamers I've actually seen comment on the situation, but afterwards, more had to pipe up. I follow mostly only influential creators here, yet most have been silent about the Kris Tyson situation. Pretty deviant behavior across the board. Weirdo. Can't wait to read some of the cope justifications on why it wasn't addressed. By the way, next time I'm adding the whole squad, stop hiding behind the noise, and good on you XQ Cow. Mr. Beast member, well, former Mr. Beast member, Kris Tyson, has had old messages resurface from his Reddit account, TysonBoy34. The old messages are very disturbing and talk about that word and teen love at 14 years old. Now, I'm not entirely sure that this is Kris Tyson's Reddit, but if it is, oh god, I didn't think it could get worse. But it has. Why the fuck would you use your VR headset for anything other than 3D, that... All of that. I'm not saying any of that, actually. I'm not reading any of this either. I'm just going to leave it on screen for a little bit. Now, here's some evidence that this Reddit account actually is Kris Tyson. I'm just going to leave this on screen for a second, but it's just weird to think that, you know, it could be any influencer. It could be exposed tomorrow, today, 2 weeks from now, but it's weird to think that all these weirdos get in the positions of power that they do to where they can actually abuse it and do terrible things like we've seen in this video. Ava Kris Tyson, shame on you, and I feel like the next person that's going to be brought into question is Mr. Beast and whether or not he knew any of this information, because he's yet to comment on the situation. Please comment down your thoughts below, let me know what you think. Also, go follow my Twitter at GetWacked if you want to see me reply to all this bullshit real time when it happens. But yeah, shame on you, Ava Kris Tyson, and shame on all the influencers who took way too long to comment on a situation, which was pretty much an open and closed case on Kris being an absolute fucking weirdo. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.